Everybody, what's going on? Welcome all 22 of you guys. How is your September going? Is it going good? Is cooler temps finally hitting you guys? I know a lot of you in the chat have said it's been extremely hot over the last month or so, and you guys are wanting a break from the heat. So let me check in on you pups out there. How's everybody doing weather-wise? Is the weather good in your guys' area? Thank you so much, Chris, for reporting on the sound. Hi, Karen. Hi, Chris. Hi, V-Zach. Sailor Shay. Hi, welcome back to the stream. Happy to have you. Link Nerd. Mwah, mwah. Kisses for Link Nerd. Oh, she's here. Do-Ray Amani, who has been killing it on YouTube. If you guys are into magical girl content, please go check out Do-Ray Amani's channel. She's the sweetest. And I promise you she will be big someday. She will far surpass my channel. She is going to be huge. Y'all should be subbed. Serena is here. Hi. Christine, did I miss you? Hi, Christine. Did I say V-Zach? I did say V-Zach. Oh my gosh. Hi, Simply Rye is here. Simply Rye is going to be our guest next week. So get hyped. We're going to check in with Rye, see what Rye's been up to next week. We are going to have a guest tonight too. We are having Travis back. We're going to have a discussion about Sailor Moon Cosmos merchandise with Travis in just a little bit. Do-Ray Mani says it's cold in the evenings now with cryy emoji. Do-Ray Mani, I feel you. Are you my cold weather sister? Because, I mean, I'm my warm weather sister, because I'm telling you, I feel so alienated when it comes to loving the hot weather. A lot of people disagree with me and prefer the fall. Karen says, yep, finally getting colder. I remember, Karen, you were like, I hate the hot weather. So I'm so happy it's getting cooler for you. Simply Rice says it's still hot. Oh no. Oh no. Well, hopefully you live in a state, Rye, where, I don't know what's up with my camera. Let me see if I can't clean it. It keeps not wanting to focus. I hope you live in a space, right, where you get seasons. I know some places don't. Like if you go really really south in Texas, they don't really get a winter at all. It stays kind of warm all around. Seema, hi! What's going on, Seema? Seema says that the weather is much better. Oh, I'm so happy. Zena, Bina, hi! Oshi is saying thunderstorms in Miami since Monday, but it's during the nighttime. It's fine. You know what, Oshi? We've been getting some storms lately, too. I don't know who saw my Instagram stories. The wind and the storms knocked over one of my old yucca cane plants, and we had to, repot it in a hurry before the roots dried up and, harmed the plant. So we've been dealing with some thunderstorms too. Sailor V Dizzle! I say your name like that because I miss you so much, and I feel like it's been far too long since we've seen each other. How are you, V Dizzle, our wonderful mod tonight in the chat? Link Nerd says it's nice here outside, although I do tend to get irritated with AC most of the time. Oh no! Oh no! Don't worry about it. I'm 100% a hot weather sister. Heck yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, sis. Because I love my warm weather peeps. Oh my god, Honey Hime is here! Oh my gosh, we got 2 mods tonight. What's going on, Honey Hime? We need an update. I feel like we don't see you enough. So please, update the Cosmic Wolfies here in the chat what is going on. Simply Rise like Brooke, I am in Texas. Yes, but which part? Because I feel like the northern parts of Texas. You guys get seasons. Oh, thank you, Karen. It is kind of a spooky shirt. You guys, I will be real with you. I've been having it rough. And tell me if anybody else feels the same way. Or is the same way. I've been overworking myself. I don't know. I don't have to. That's the thing, but I am. I'm like really hard on myself. I'm really pushing myself for some reason the last couple of weeks. And it's catching up to me. It's catching up to me. Tonight I was like, oh man, I'm exhausted. Like all I did was put a little powder on my face, draw a quick winged eyeliner, throw on a lipstick and call it good. Normally, I'll do falsies, I'll put some mascara on, I'll contour, I'll fill in my brows, and today I was not feeling it at all. I was like, you know what, it's just one of those days. There's no way we're getting on a full makeup, full face. So if I look tired, it's because I am. Link Nerd! Anyone got their Sailor Cosmos Q Posket yet? I got my version B on Monday and she looks fabulous. Oh, I'm so excited to hear about that. I don't normally collect the Q Poskets. I do have a few because I've gotten some free. Whether that be from Crane Games or I think my Sailor Jupiter one came in like one of the subscription boxes. So I don't normally buy them with my own money. Can't buy it all. So unfortunately I don't know what they look like. I'm so glad to know that they look good. They look good and not a lot of defects. Honey Hime is reminding everybody. Hope everyone grabbed their black milk blazer. Thanks for that restock update, Brooke. Yeah, no problem. I can't take full credit for that. A sweet Mooney actually DM'd me and was like, hey, I noticed that Black Milk restocked the blazer. I know a lot of Sailor Moon fans were looking for it. And yeah, so they're the ones who alerted me, and then I spread that news as fast as I can because I want, Sailor Moon fans to grab that, especially if you missed out and you wanted it. Oh, Sailor V Dizzle, sorry guys. The chat is going by so fast. You guys are always so interactive, and I appreciate you guys. Sailor V Dizzle says, I'm doing good, trying to play catch up with content. I feel you. Vicky, I can't wait to see you in person again so we can really talk about content creation and like just how you feel with it lately. And just how your journey's been. I love to like pick people's brains of their own experience. Travis is in the chat. We're about to bring Travis on. He's excited to be here. I'm excited to have Travis. I adore Travis to death. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Rogue Peps got A and B of the Q Poskets. Yes, I think this was the one where instead of different color types, animation color and a pastel color, they do different poses, which I like that better. I really do. Hey Luca, what's up? What's up? Okay, I think I'm almost caught up with the chat, but Doraemon is saying I felt the same way yesterday. Maybe it's the change in the weather. You know what? It could be. And since you're my hot weather person and you get it, I'm sure you go through like seasonal depression, like once the weather really starts changing. Don't worry, Monty, do I know what state you're in? Are you comfortable telling us here in the chat tonight? I'm curious because I wonder if you go through the seasons like I do as well. I'm in Kansas for those who may need that reminder. We get every single season. Every single season. We experience summer, we experience fall, we experience winter, we experience spring, and then back around. So we get it all. It throws us for a loop. Stephanie, hi. I live in Florida, so it's warm here. Also, yeah, Florida in Texas and Arizona, right? Those are the hot weather states. Like it stays really hot all the time. Michael says, would love seeing your DVD and Blu-ray anime collection. Take breaks, Ochi, and rest, recharge. Bless you, Michael. Thank you so much. I know you reached out to me today to tell me. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, Michael just recently got a new job, and they've been super busy and haven't been able to join the streams because Michael is absolutely streaming fam here, and they've been working on Wednesdays, so hadn't been able to join, but they're off today, and so they're finally able to join back again. So thank you, Michael, for coming back to the stream and reminding me, because I do need that. I was actually talking to Kurt about it today, that after October, you may not see much of me. I am maybe only going to post a reel or two a week. I'm really going to take it back a notch before it gets out of control. For sure. Like, I'm working myself to death at this point, and I don't think I should. Thank you so much, Iron Knight, for the super chat. Always appreciated. Chill, and welcome, Travis. Oh, it's Karen's 21st. It's Karen's sister's 21st birthday. She's officially an adult. Welcome to adulthood. You can now drink if you want. Okay, so I think we're ready to bring Travis on because I want to have a full episode with Travis. It's been a while since I've caught up with Travis. Travis, if you can, go ahead and click that link for me that I gave you just a bit ago, and I'm going to try to get you on without any technical difficulties. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're definitely going to try. So we'll just wait a few moments here for Travis to pop on, and I will... How do you guys think I've been handling the chat today? I've been kind of good at it. I'm honestly really trying my best. Doraemon is a New Yorker. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think you guys experience fall and winter first, like before we do. I thought I heard today when I was listening to the radio. I listened to the hits on Sirius radio in the morning, and they're in the New York area, and I think that they said that the leaves were already changing. Doraemon, please confirm, are the leaves changing up there? Travis is here! Travis! Oh my gosh, let's make sure we sound okay. I know we hadn't done a test, so... Oh my gosh, you're huge. Let me scale you down.
Just what I want to hear.
Okay, I think you sound good. Travis, take it away real quick and just say hi to everybody, and let me listen to your sound.
Hi everyone. Hi Brooke. Happy Wednesday.
You sound great.
I'm getting an echo on my end, but if I sound great, then we'll keep it that way.
Question, will the echo prevent you from having a good time?
Oh, no, I can deal with it.
Okay, fantastic. Then I think we're good. Let's ask the people too before we get really into it. Everybody, can you hear Travis okay? Travis, talk a little bit so they can give you some feedback.
Hello. So I know we have my outer girls kind of centered in the photo. Let me know if you want me to move a little bit. But
It looks amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Like, what is that?
Yeah, so likewise with all the Cosmos kind of goodies that come out with the Blu-ray and DVD releases, this apparently was a release for the Stars Part 2 Blu-ray in Japan that recently came out. And I obviously love that. It looks great, so I had to get it.
I knew it had to be official. Was that one of like the CD Japan bonuses if you pre-ordered it that way?
I could not tell you, honestly.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to dig deeper into that. Like, I think if it is a CD Japan one, because I have one of those too from Crystal when they were releasing the Crystal ones. I got the Makoto in her school uniform one, and at the bottom, I believe it says Neo Wing or something in the corner.
Getting the not for sale and then the copyright stuff.
Oh shoot, but yeah, that is so
somewhere.
That's so special, Travis. I love that. So it's been a while. What's been going on with you?
Yeah, So last time we talked on here was before I went to Japan, and then obviously went to Japan with several of your friends, Brooke, and
We got to
we've just
know a
been.
little bit about that.
Oh yeah, we will. We'll talk about it. But yeah, then it's just been a busy summer with work and life, so you know how it is.
I do. I do. You got to get that bread. You got to make that money to get that bread so you can go back to Japan.
And buy everything that's going out, unfortunately.
I know, I know. It sounds like you've been buying a lot. I know you wanted to talk about Cosmos merch a little later and what you've been buying from that.
Yes.
Oh, so excited. Well, I'm glad you decided to come back. And I do want to tell everybody out there, I'm not the one finding these guests. They're asking to come back. So thank you guys so much for taking the pressure off me and asking to come back. I'm very bad about asking people. So if anybody wants to have a chance to come back on, I will definitely have you again. In fact, we're gonna have Simply Rye next week again. So yeah, take the pressure off me and just talk to me if you ever want to come back on the channel.
And Brooke's probably the easiest person to talk to, so don't feel like intimidated or anything to reach out to her.
Yeah, or even if you just want to come back or come for the first time, I'm definitely open to new guests as well. Everybody has told me the sound is great, Travis. So yeah, we're good to go.
Excellent. Yeah, if you see me looking down, I have my iPad with the stream on, so I'm trying to catch up on chat too.
Oh yeah, yeah, smart, because they will be asking some questions too. So
Yeah.
you know that chat be popping here.
I'm glad I can actually make it because things have been so busy. I've been missing some lives, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we'll catch up on them, and then we'll chat about it a little bit.
Oh, no worries. I totally get, like, everybody has their own lives that's happening all around them. I never ever expect anybody to always watch these. I mean, these are so super casual. I'm like, whenever you can watch them, feel free.
Well, so I wanted to come on, one, to talk about Japan a little bit, but then also kind of to show what the merch was that was available, because we did a lot of shopping.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about all of that.
Yeah. First, I want to talk about the announcement that was made, though, about the new Starlight song.
Oh, yeah. What's your
on it.
feelings on that?
Well, I'm a little disappointed that was the announcement.
I think a lot of people outside of Japan were. I kind of I think a little bit of it was my fault. I kind of hyped it up a little bit thinking, oh my gosh, they're saying there's going to be some news. And, I think I got people's hopes up a little bit, at least on my socials. And then it had nothing to do with international news at all. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, Sailor Moon Official had originally teased that they were going to release a music video of the Sailor Starlight, or of the Three Lights, and then there was going to be a special announcement at the end to stay tuned for. And then the special announcement ended up being that they are going to make a new Three Lights song that we have never heard before, and that was it.
Which I'm a little bummed about that was the announcement. But as a fan of Cosmos and the new voice actresses for the Starlights and Three Lights, I'm kind of excited about what this song might sound like.
I think it's actually kind of a big deal. I know that we kind of put our expectations at a certain thing, and of course we were let down in that sense. But actually, this is kind of huge news to have a whole new new song, and that could possibly even be an animated music video.
Yep.
It may be in the style like they did some of the other ones. That was a lot. You know which one I'm talking about? Was it Moon Pride when they animated that one? It was incredible. If they blew us away with a whole new animated music video like that, I think that's a pretty big deal.
And I don't know if I've heard in any recent anime that they've done like new stuff after like a theatrical run. So I think it might be kind of difficult for Cosmos.
That's a good point. Yeah, it is kind of bizarre. It's like, why wouldn't they think about that, putting it in the movies,
Yeah. Unless it's, the Blu-ray and DVD sales are not great.
Yeah, maybe they're like, okay, we might need to make some new content to push some sales on these. Yeah.
I mean, I'm buying two, unfortunately. So I'm getting one from Amazon for those goods, Amazon Japan, and then from the Pretty Guardians fan club, I'm getting one.
Do you think, and this is just your own prediction, like, do you think we're going to get international news before the physical copy release in December for Japan?
So I'm thinking Back to Eternal, and Netflix was announced before the physical copies came out.
Yep.
So I'm hoping they follow that model. I do know, with the writers and actors strike, that there could be some issues. but it seems a little confusing because it sounds like dubbing might be okay.
Yeah, I've heard
But,
mixed opinions on that. I've heard some people say dubbing is not affected by that. I've heard some saying that okay, well, there's other factors to it. Like, and of course, we're never gonna know. That's all hush hush,
yeah.
NDA signed thing. So we really won't ever know the truth. I don't think, unless somebody comes forward that works in the industry.
I was hoping you could get it out from Christina V or Amanda Miller. Or...
I tried. Travis, and I thought I was so slick. I was just going to, pop it off. So how is dubbing Cosmos? Like, that was the first thing I was going to say to them to catch them off guard and see how they react. Oh, no. These people know everything on how to, deflect. They've been trained, I'm sure.
Well, maybe when you're doing your panel, maybe it'll slip up or something.
Oh gosh, I hope. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if they want it. I'm like kind of like press. Like they're not gonna tell the Sailor Moon news blogger this because she's gonna spread the word. So no one's gonna tell me any secret info.
So you need to bring either Kurt or like a friend that can act in like an unofficial capacity and find out.
Right, exactly. Like somebody that they know that doesn't have a platform who's gonna shout it from the rooftops. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, if I was told that in confidence, I don't. You know what? Especially who it came from. If it was from someone prestigious in the community, I probably would not say anything. Not even hint it, because I would feel so special to have that information. I wouldn't want to ruin that relationship. So yeah, if I absolutely knew something like that and it came directly from the horse's mouth, I would not want to ruin my own reputation from them. So I probably wouldn't say anything. So who knows what I know?
So I'll have to send you something. If we don't hear anything, by end of October, early November, then I think it's gonna be 2024 then.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's this year. I think absolutely deserve it. International fans really are keeping this franchise afloat. They can't have it just in Japan alone, and we all go strong for it for sure.
Well, for those that didn't know or seeing for the first time in the stream, so went to Japan just to see the movies and then kind of do all the Sailor Moon things that were happening around the release of the movies, and then met up with Brooke's friends, Sin, Evan, and Peter.
And now they're your friends, by the way, so you can now
now
say now they're my friends. But yes, no, we did introduce Travis to everybody through me, and I'm so glad everybody gets along. Like, you have no idea how much I'm a little fangirl when I hear that you guys are hanging out. Even if I'm not involved, I'm just like
We tried. We really wanted you to come, but totally understand the circumstances just didn't work out. But,
yeah, but now we're good. So there was a big scare, but we're good now. So hopefully, I should be able to come next time.
Yes. Well, I guess before I get into any of the goodies, I'm just wondering if folks have questions about Cosmos. I feel like the whole movie is leaked already from all the TikToks I've seen, but
I know, yeah, a lot of the footage is out there, and it's not even, should we even say leaks? Like, the official Sailor Moon franchise is pushing this stuff, but of course it has, been in theaters in Japan, so it's like not new for Japan. But man, when people outside of Japan were very adamant that they did not want to see any animation spoilers like that much that Japan was pushing out, and I totally understand that. It was just out there, and a lot of people saw stuff, and when they didn't mean to, just kind of scrolling through social media, like you said, TikTok is pushing a lot of the content out.
And I don't even use TikTok that much, but it started showing up on my Instagram a lot too.
Yeah,
it's all over Facebook.
yeah. As far as the questions or the question that you just asked everybody, is it specifically merch related? Is what you're wondering if they want to know, or because I feel like you and well, no, you did see the movie, so that's what you're meaning. Never mind, it just light bulbed me. Okay, so Travis has seen the movies, has seen both of them. You guys, if you have any questions regarding the Sailor Moon Cosmos movies, please send them on in. We'll be watching the chat and try to get your question answered. As far as, I don't really, it's not anime. We all know the story. There would be no spoilers just talking about it. Yeah, no, okay, we're good. I'm having this conversation in my head. If it seems like it's just weird, I'm like, wait a minute, Brooke. Okay, is it spoiler? No, it's not spoilers.
Well, I'll try not to spoil too much.
Oh, yeah, right.
General thoughts and impressions and things like that.
I guess I can ask you, since I haven't, talked to you really since you got back.
Mhm.
What overall, as a Sailor Moon fan, what did you think?
So I saw both parts 4 times. A couple of them were like back to back, part one, then part two in the same sitting. Um, Part one was a lot to take in at first viewing, and I think because I love the franchise so much, I was like in a very critical mood.
I feel that. I feel
Right.
that. That's how we
And I
were
know
with Crystal.
yeah, I think we shared with you some of the like nitpicks we had. But in subsequent viewings, and then also seeing part two like right after, I have a better appreciation for part one. Part two is just crazy, and is really good.
So you like part two better? Is that what I just heard?
I do like part two better
Interesting.
for different reasons. I'm not going to go into now. Maybe
Okay.
once the movie's released, we can talk about it. But I mean, obviously, this might be an indication of why I like.
More screen time of your faves, huh?
But yeah, I think definitely seeing them back to back, you get a better appreciation for the story as a whole. Because I know that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, they're together. They did release them very closely together, and they're meant to be kind of like this combined thing. I feel like you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Like, one on its own, it's just not the same. So I like that opinion that so far. You were critical, but then after watching part two, you're like, okay, I like these. They did it good.
So I'm looking at the chat. Some are asking about like favorite scenes.
Go
I think I
for
might
it.
save that for another conversation. Favorite anime mate.
Oh, that's not a spoiler.
So
Yeah.
in the Cosmos movies, I think I like Iron Mouth. She was really well done. In the '90s anime, though, Illuminant Siren and Wet Crow are my favorite.
Yeah, though that relationship was so cute. Yeah, and I feel like they are different. They're written differently from the '90s anime to the manga. I mean, now I'm only basing mine off of what I know from the manga, and all of those animates, they don't really have a lot of redemption. They're all very cold, except the two twins. I know that one was really sweet, and I think they got a little bit of a redemption, but they're completely different. So that's kind of interesting. You have to, have two different answers, or well, if you're talking about the 90s or are we talking about the, manga and Cosmos.
Well, and for those that know the manga, I mean, the animates are a couple panels. Mm-hmm. They're in and out.
in and out. I feel like that was the trend with the villains in the manga, and even when they animated it for the reboot, they're just like one attack destroys them, and it's like oh. No time to process this. Whoa, this was kind of a prominent villain. What the heck just happened?
Yeah, and say what you will about the filler episodes of the anime, but I really love getting to know villains for sure.
Absolutely. And I think that direction was good because I feel like to have a good villain, you have to relate to them in some way or feel sorry for them, or otherwise they're just just too villainous, and it's just like just get rid of them.
Now I will say, there were some cool things with Nyanko in Cosmos. I won't say any more, but there's a connection with two other characters we know very well.
Yep.
It was very cute. So.
Oh, I can't wait. And I love that you saw it 4 times. When you said it, originally, I was like, that's not enough, Travis. No, I'm kidding.
It probably wasn't enough. I think Sin and them saw it more. For sure.
Oh yeah,
Sin for sure, because she was there for so long.
She was, yeah. She had the ability to go because she was there longer, for sure. I'm sure if you were there that long, you would have seen it quite a bit as well.
So I'm just looking at some of the questions. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much.
I got a quick question. Was it worth it going to Japan just to see a theatrical release of Cosmos? If for any fans in the future, if they ever did a Sailor Moon movie again, maybe an off storyline or whatever, is it worth it flying just to see the movies?
So, I will say I'm a little jaded because my flights were basically free.
Oh, okay. So you're like, well, I didn't pay for the flights. Okay, well,
Like,
if you paid for the
but
flights.
yeah, um, I would say for the amount of time I was there, I probably could have added a few days to a week to make it like truly worth it. Um, but as a huge fan who will do anything for the franchise, pretty much, I I couldn't think of not going at this point.
Yeah, and it's not just the movies. There's so much more, usually happening around that time, whether that's a merchandise release or a cafe or something else going on. It's like there's other things to do. Plus, you get to be in Japan and experience Japan. So it's like this whole thing. So even you have seen them, you know your own opinions, you're still like, yes, worth it.
And of course, seeing all the friends and meeting new people is always a good part of traveling.
Always, always. I always say, you learn a lot every time you travel anywhere, and I think that's something really special to take back from any traveling. And I'm reading some comments too, so if you find one you want to answer, go for it.
I just don't want to spoil too much.
You're right. I did see somebody say that they hadn't even read the manga yet, which I was like, oop, oop, oop. Yep, you might not want to watch this stream.
I will say, I'll skirt around a question, but because it's a family-friendly kind of kid movie, things are not as graphic as the manga.
I've heard that.
So just keep that in mind.
yeah, and that is so strange to me because they curse in Sailor Moon. There has been blood in Sailor Moon, and I'm mostly referring to the 90s. I feel like they did the reboot almost like they went backwards, instead of keeping this kind of I know it was made for kids in the 90s, but I kind of feel like being a kid when I watched the subtitled Japanese version, I thought it was very adult.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, and also the relationships, there was hints of things that was happening between people, sexual things, and I'm just like, this is so adult. And then I feel like they took away a lot of those aspects in the reboot, which I find that so odd because I thought we were beyond that, especially with anime. Anime is graphic these days. There's TVMA rated anime. Now, I didn't expect that rating for Sailor Moon, but definitely PG-13 give us, a little bit of, shocking graphic moments of, stuff that was actually written in the manga. We saw it, how it was drawn in the manga, and we can only assume it was graphic.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a Naoko decision or if it's Oe, who knows. But yeah, I mean, I'm catching up on Jujutsu Kaisen right now. That's beyond graphic, and Demon Slayer doesn't shy away from anything.
Yeah,
so.
And I know a lot of young people that watch, like that I've heard. Some of my friends' kids are watching Demon Slayer, and I'm like, so I don't know why they went that way. And like you said, we have a lot of critiques, and I think they're valid critiques for the whole reboot series. And that's definitely a big one.
So I'm not seeing any other questions in the chat.
Which is good. They're probably like, well, all my questions are kind of spoilers, so which I get it. Well, let's hear about what else you got to do in Japan, Sailor Moon wise.
Yeah, so obviously there's all the stuff with the theater, so goods and all the like food, not food, the like popcorn bucket, and you could get we did a bunch of like the arcade stuff. You could like turn in your tickets and get stickers.
I saw that, and that was incredible. Like, I never got to experience anything like that at the arcades where you got to, turn something in and get something, like, just kind of for free almost. You don't even have to win the thing, right? Which are impossible for, me. But I thought that was so cool. Wasn't there, like, a little gift bag, too, for one of them? Oh, they were so cute.
Yeah, so those you have to get to play the game and spend a little bit of money. But I didn't do that. I got the little stickers.
So the stickers were free, but the bags you had to pay. You didn't have to necessarily win, but you did have to put some money in the machines.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so surprised you didn't do that.
I can't remember if it was 1,000 yen or 2,000 yen. But I had no
Okay.
coins.
I,
That was
I,
the problem.
that, and I guess, thinking about it, it's like, okay, 2,000 yen for a free, basically shopping bag.
They were nice though. They were
They,
very nice bags.
yeah, I mean, I would do it if I was there. I heck would do it, but I can understand too not having any coins. So you're like, well, I'm here, no coins, whatever. The universe doesn't want me to have it.
The Sailor Moon store had a couple of releases that we went to. The 3 coins collaboration was big.
Oh, tell us all about that. It's been a while since I've done like a big launch in Japan. And I know that they make you line up, there's limits. Like tell us a little bit about the experience going to it for the launch day.
Yeah, so thankfully we were able to coordinate before we even left Japan. So you had to have a Line account,
Really?
a messaging app if you folks that don't know what that is. And then you just like connect with 3 coins, and you basically like get a lottery ticket. And then I think a week before the launch, which was that Saturday, so July 1st maybe I think, um, you got a time slot, and you could pick. Obviously, when you do the lottery, you can pick the location you wanted your slot for. Um, so I think Sin got one of the earliest slots, so she was able to get everything. Um, I had a later slot, only a couple hours or so, and of course the mirror was sold out.
Yep, I heard all about that. You guys tried your
Yeah.
guys' hardest.
Yeah, we
Oh,
tried so hard.
we appreciate it so much. I know Tara and I were like, it's okay if you guys can't, but if you can.
Yeah. And then that was just for the first day, and then every other time was you just go and see what they have. So I ended up going, I think 6 more stores to look for the mirrors.
Oh man, but it sounded like it was a whole ordeal to just plan it. Like you had to. I mean, I know you already have the Line app, but like for those who don't know, this is a messaging app, kind of like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, even. And you have to. It's very popular in Japan, like super popular enough to where 3 coins makes you, get your time slot through the app. That's wild.
Yeah, I think Japan's used to doing these sort of lotteries and lineup stuff, so just very different how I do things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, thanks for subscribing. We just had a subscriber. Sorry for that little ding, ding.
No, I heard the alert.
Oh my gosh.
So I did have to order this outside of going. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but
Up a little bit more by your face. There you go. And then back it off a little bit. There we go. Yes, the freaking 3 coins mirror. I saw somebody unbox it or, open it up, and they were like, it's so small, for how much they paid, because, everybody outside of Japan had to pay a proxy. And, after you pay all those fees, this is kind of pricey.
So it's really heavy because it's made out of metal.
That's probably the best feature, that is metal.
Oh yeah, it's really nicely done, and actually I think it might be better than the replica.
No kidding.
Obviously has no electronics or anything.
Right. Oh, I love that. What'd you buy at 3 coins, by the way, that you were able to get?
Yeah, so I have my stuff in front of me.
Yes.
So I got both of the eco bags, reusable bags.
Oh, I haven't opened mine yet. I got the one with Eternal Sailor Moon on it. I can't wait to see how it looks.
It's very shiny, I will say that.
Yeah, it's like iridescent. It's super pretty.
Oh, this one's even shinier. I had to get it because of the effect, but it's the coin burst.
Oh, that's so cool. Was it poppin' that day when you went?
Oh yeah, it was busy. It's funny because there's a lot of people were just trying to go and buy it, and people are like, no, you have to have a lottery to get in line or wait till tomorrow. And I'm just like, I thought it was pretty obvious that there was a line and you had to sign up, but maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, because so for the Sailor Moon goods, you had to do all that you just explained, except was the store also open for everybody shopping not Sailor Moon? So that could get confusing for other people that didn't know, and maybe just, casual fan that wasn't, aware or doesn't follow Sailor Moon official, whatever the reason be.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, they probably were like, oh, no, or maybe they should have had a sign or something.
There were signs, and most of the stores I went to, the Sailor Moon section was separated towards the front, so maybe they could control traffic.
Yeah, I bet they were heavily watching it, right?
Yeah. The weirdest thing I bought from the collaboration, mainly because I don't remember seeing it on the announcement, but it's a pack of Ziplocs.
Oh my
of,
god,
uh,
Evan sent me so much of those. And I love them.
They're really nice. Really nice quality, and of course we have the inners in there on there.
Do you have any plans to use them, or are you gonna just collect them?
So I like practical things, but I'm really nervous to use them.
I know. I was about to say, Travis, I know you're like one of those mint in box collectors. What you doing with those?
But these are like perfect for like snacks or pills, like on trips. So who knows?
So you just gotta let your anxieties go about using them. Just be like, you know what? There's a million of them, Travis.
There are a couple things that I showed that will open up. That
Ooh,
this
for
is
the
one
first
thing
time?
It's the eyeglass case.
Oh, I can barely see it, but I get the gist of it. It seems a little washed out. Is there a light? Like
Yeah.
that's yeah.
It's still in the plastic.
It might be reflecting on the.
I'm gonna open it. Sorry for the noise.
No, it's fine. We're getting some ASMR with Travis.
Maybe that's better.
Little bit. I know which scene that is. Of course, we've been spoiled on most of this, so.
She's on the roof, I'll say that.
Sailor V Dizzle says, just save one in the package, Travis, and use the rest on the Ziploc.
I did buy yeah. But it comes with this nice cloth too.
Oh my gosh, it's for cleaning your glasses. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's Usagi and Mamoru. Oh, that is cute. If I would have known it, you know what? I should have known that it came with that cloth. I should have requested it.
I don't know if I knew until I went and saw it.
I like it when, even if I did know at one point, there's so much merchandise. As much time goes by, I forget a lot of it, and then it seems new to me later on again. And I'm like, oh, that was a thing, and then I'm like, oh god, I probably knew about it at one point.
Yeah. So another thing that was happening was the Kuji,
Oh, yes.
Ichiban Kuji lottery.
Oh, and it was a good one too.
It was a good one. A little too good.
Okay, do you mean too good because you spent a lot of money at it?
So probably too good because most were sold out when we were
Oh.
hopping around. So not a lot of like main prizes left, and yeah, not a lot of restocking either. I think the main store was the only one consistently restocking.
So you guys checked it a bunch.
Yeah, I checked a bunch.
I was gonna say, did you guys like kind of talk it within your group, like, you know, hey, this is supposed to be releasing today. What's the plan? Does anybody want it? Does anybody want to go with us? Like, did you guys kind of like plan the launches to go together at some times? With the Kuji,
did,
I'm
yeah.
sure Sin specifically was, you know, keep an eye on those release dates. You know, she's like, okay, guys, this is releasing today. We gotta be ready. We gotta wake up early. We gotta do it.
It was all of us.
I love it. I love it. How early did you guys wake up like and get there at the right when the store opened for Kuji release day?
So one of the days is when Cosmos Otedama
Oh,
was
yep.
released. We got there early, and I think we only had to wait. We were like 5 or 6 in line. So if folks don't know, for the Sailor Moon store, when it's new releases or there's a crowd, you have to line up.
Yeah.
And they only let 3 in at a time.
Oh.
And I think the time limit's 10 minutes.
And they give you a time limit. See, I've never experienced that yet, like for a big launch and, you know, all of that.
Yeah, because it was not like that in November last year. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we went even for a launch when we were there, honestly. We
Can't
just
think of
kind of,
anything worth watching.
I don't think there was. We just casually, you know, went a couple of times and looked, so there wasn't anything like, you know, important. But yeah, you guys actually went for a big launch, so you guys wanted to be there when it opened, lined up, and you did get it because I know that you guys were successful because I grabbed one too.
But it was also like with the part 2 movie release day. So the group had warned me that we have to get there early to line up and get theater good. So I think I was there maybe an hour 15 early. So I was staying right by the theater, so it was not hard for me to get over there. And then Cinnamon joined maybe like 15 or 20 minutes later. But I was like 10th in line.
Dang.
And I mean, the line was long at that point. By the time we got in.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Honey Hibe was like 10 minutes, talk about a speed run shopping.
Oh, and a tip, if you go to the blue section first, which is mainly like clothing and accessories, jewelry, things like that, it's easier to do that first and go to the pink section, which has all like the regular character goods, because they don't like give you dirty looks. We're trying to like leave the pink section thinking you might be done.
Oh my gosh, so do you get 10 minutes per section or just 10 minutes altogether?
10 minutes total.
I feel like I have to have 10 minutes per store, per little section. No. I mean,
Now,
I also know like you can
launch
just
day.
yeah, launch
So
day you can just get what you're there for the launch and then come back later when they're not doing all that. Yeah.
And if you're going like a weekday, you're fine.
Yeah. This is just for, to get that super special release thing, and then you just get yourself out. I mean, if you see a little something that oh, I'll just go ahead and throw that in, you're like, don't want to get those dirty looks that long.
But I will say, and Brooke, I know we've talked about this, there are other anime pop-ups, real stores, collabs that have much bigger space. And Sailor Moon store just needs to be in a bigger space.
Absolutely, that whole separated section should not even be a thing. It's so inefficient, and Japan is all about efficiency. Like they have things down, and Sailor Moon I feel like is so big. You just talked about the line. You talk about the 3 coins, and you have to do this whole line app system, just to control this big launch. So I feel like the masses are there. Why the heck are they not changing it up for us?
I don't understand.
Would you like to see the Sailor Moon store in Sunshine City?
Actually, that would probably make a lot of sense. So if folks don't know what Sunshine City is, a lot of anime, otaku stuff is there.
It's like a mall, basically.
Big store. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a huge mall of anime stuff.
Yeah, and it's great. Like the Pokemon Center is there, the One Piece store is there. I think there's a Hello Kitty store. There's a lot of character shops that are popping up over the years there, and I think that would be the perfect place for the Sailor Moon store. And I think that they would even sell more, where they would have to produce more, honestly. Because
I will say, Sunshine City has a lot of like kid things too, so you would get the younger crowd coming in.
Yes.
Which has pluses and minuses.
Plus and minuses. I mean, we did get. Do you remember the Namonj Town Sailor Moon Crystal collab back then? Like, I mean, that would have went right in with the Sailor Moon store. It's right there in Sunshine City, and that was so fun. I did that, and I had a lot of fun, and there wasn't really a lot of kids when we went. And we were just eating all the food, collecting all the little postcards you get, and I could see Sailor Moon popping over there, and I just don't know why. I know they've got the money.
Again, who's making the decisions? Don't know.
Don't know. Our biggest freaking critique, other than inconsistencies, is how they handle the franchise. Oh. I know. We literally could talk about that for hours. Like, I won't even beat a dead horse, okay?
Just catching up on the chat to see if there's anything in there. Yeah, and let me know if I'm missing anything, bro.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, I'll just read some comments too. Sailor V Dizzle says, I would honestly go broke for the Sailor Moon Kujis in Japan. I don't even think I asked you how many you bought. So you said that the tickets were sold out a lot of times. So did that affect how many you bought? You're like, I don't know if I want all of this.
Yeah, so I think I bought 10 tickets total.
Oh, that's really not bad.
Yeah.
Are they still like 680 yen or something like that, or did they raise them?
I think they were 700 yen.
700. Okay, they did go up a little bit.
But so I did not win this there. But I had to order it because it's the one thing I really wanted. It's the acrylic.
Oh, I love that.
And I did open it.
Oh,
because I had to.
you know what I'm picturing that could have been? Oh, a neon sign. Oh, but that almost looks
Yes.
neon. Oh, it looks so good. Like a little light up. Oh my God, you know what it could have been, Travis? Oh my God, look at this right here. This is a Sailor Moon light up one. But I love the colors on that. That is freaking beautiful. We did have a question. Christine wants to know, what's your favorite merchandise that you got in Japan?
Ooh. That's tough.
It wasn't just what you held up, was it?
No, because I didn't get that one. I had to
That's
buy
true.
That
You did buy that afterwards.
Well, I guess I'll do one Sailor Moon related and one not Sailor Moon related.
Ooh, I'm curious what the not would be. I don't even know.
So say what you will about this. Oh, wait.
I liked where this was going. When someone says that, you know it's going to be wild.
So for new merchandise, Tamashii Nations released a special
Oh, yes.
Sailor Moon figure.
I love the box of that. It's so just, you know how like we're oversaturated.
So
yeah, you know how we're like oversaturated with like pink boxes and colorful things. This is just so boom, neutral.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
So we went on launch day for that. And there's no issue getting it, no
That's
lines
good.
or anything. But so you'll appreciate this, Brooke. For the Sailor Moon World RPG toys, I was missing one item, and I finally found it for a reasonable price, in really good condition, almost perfect.
Oh my God, collector's dream come true.
So I had to get this, of course.
Oh my God, the Crystal Star Compact! Did you get that like at Mandarake?
No, a very random store in Nakano Broadway.
Excuse
the
me?
name.
Really? Are you okay sharing the price and what you paid in yen?
Yeah, it was originally 22,300 yen.
Okay, that's about what I
But
expected.
I got a discount for my passport.
Oh yeah, for tax-free, right?
Yeah, tax-free. So it was around 20,000, maybe a little less.
Plus the yen rate was in our favor for our US
in our
dollar.
favor.
So you probably got it under 200 something.
Yeah, it was about
150?
125 total.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, Travis. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. I always loved that one, and the reason is it was designed a little differently than, you know, the original one. Like it's got more curvature design on the star. I thought it was so like just unique, you know.
Well, it was one of the first, you know, anniversary items that was like redesigned a little bit.
Yes, and I really love how they redesigned some of the world ones. You know,
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome. I wish they would have done it with all. I think one of them wasn't redone at all, but I think most of them had a little something different.
A little different, yeah.
Just barely, but that one was the most unique. Well, congratulations! So you have all the Sailor Moon World RP toys now.
Yep, all the wands and all the compacts, which I'm very happy about.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. That is one of the things in my Sailor Moon World collection I don't know if I'll ever complete, just because, you know, they're so expensive and I already own the original. I'm just like,
Yeah.
It'd have to be one of those situations where, like you, would come across a good deal before I go buy something that, you know, I kind of sort of already have.
I know it's on my list for at some point with you to not do like a camera like this. Maybe I'll use my phone to show you my
Yes, I'm
room.
dying for this tour, Travis. Like when you showed me that one picture when your Uranus and Neptune Glitter and Glamours came in, I was like, what is this? Did someone send you this picture? This doesn't look like it. Like it doesn't look like a home or an. It looks like somebody's warehouse, like an anime company. I'm like, Travis, what is this? You've been hiding this amazing looking warehouse. I need a tour. We need a tour.
Yeah, and I reorganized a little bit recently, and kind of like my collection section, then I have like a sorting section, which is what I showed you. Because I get stuff all the time, and I just need to like go through it first before I can decide where I'm going to put it.
So that's what that area is your sorting section?
Yeah.
Okay, because right behind you, that's your main collection display, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is your sorting thing in the same home though, or is it somewhere else?
No, it's in the same room. Just other
Oh.
part of the room.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm dying to know, man. I'm dying. It sounds like a fun time.
It's great. So then the other thing that I love that I got, that's not Sailor Moon related.
Oh yeah, this is the one
So
that intrigued me.
yeah, so I went to Small World finally, and was so excited that they had Evangelion
Oh yeah,
section.
are you big into Evangelion too? I know Sin is a major fan.
Yes, and we had a lot of conversation about
Is
it.
that right after when she's like petition to adopt Travis? He's amazing because he likes Evangelion.
Probably. Well, we also have Marvel in common, drag queens and drag race.
Oh, you are her new obsession. It's now going to be Travis obsession, not Sailor Moon obsession. By the way, thank you so much, Sailor Mikey, for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Sailor Mikey. So they had this drink cup that's super cool.
I remember, okay, I went with her in November and she got that drink cup and she was so excited for it because she didn't know that it was there and she was like, it lights up. I just remember her excitement. It was so cool. Even I thought it was cool now. I've watched Evangelion. I'm just not, like a huge fan, but like, that's a cool cup. That's a cool cup.
So let me clarify. I'm a fan of the original. I haven't watched any of the new stuff that's been coming out or any of like the redo movies that's happened.
Yeah. Yeah, well, some of the movies are just recaps of the dang anime anyway, so it's like, what a waste. I will say I am glad the Sailor Moon franchise did not do that to us.
Oh yeah, agreed. But I didn't know this lit up, so that was a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, that I can agree. That is a cool thing, and I'm glad that they still had it for you. What'd you think of Small Worlds, by the way? I really liked it when I went.
It was definitely an experience.
Was all the Sailor Moon stuff still there, by the way?
It was, yes.
Okay.
And they didn't switch any of like the images out.
Perfect.
To Cosmos. It was still Eternal.
Okay, and I wonder if they will add, Cosmos, things to it, because so they still have the Eternal, like the pictures on the wall in the blue, oh my god, blue walls of the main Sailor Moon area. Yeah.
And they had all the merchandise. Like a lot of it. Yeah.
I was surprised when I went that it was still, completely stocked. But you know what? I remember going in person and thinking, I know why it's still in stock. It was super expensive for a lot of things. Like it was like I'm not even joking, like $20 for a pin, and I couldn't believe it.
So, my downer moment.
Oh gosh.
They had a shirt design that I loved, and I thought I was being slick and got the right size.
Oh no!
So I spent 8,600 yen on a t-shirt that's for a woman. Well,
wait a minute. Have you tried it on? It might work.
No.
No. Wait a minute. Is that a no? You did try it on and it did not work, or was that just a no? I'm not going to try it.
No, I tried it on when I got back to my hotel and quickly realized it was women's sizes.
Oh no! So was it like did it show your belly, or how was it? Was it just too small?
It was definitely crop top-ish.
I mean, that could be a whole look if you go to the club.
Yeah, not. I'm almost 40. I can't be doing that.
I feel that.
But I gave it to my mom, so she's actually worn it a couple times.
Oh my gosh, is your mom a Sailor Moon fan? What in the heck just happened, Travis? I gotta know which shirt this is. Did you say it's a Small Worlds shirt? Because those are kind of designed very nicely, like very like elegantly.
Yeah, it's the black, and it has the it's either pink or red. Their scene of like the city scene.
Okay, yeah, I can imagine that's like any kind of I'm not gonna say older lady shirts, but they'll just have like some sort of just New York cityscape outlined on her shirt. She's just probably gonna go out and show her friends. They're like, oh, that's cute. She goes, yeah, this is Tokyo.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh shoot.
And it's not like overtly Sailor Moon either. But
yeah, I remember that. All those. I'm gonna go look it up after the stream and just picture somebody who's not a Sailor Moon fan that's older than us wearing it. I'm just like. But yeah, the little characters, little Sailor Moon characters, are so tiny on a lot of that merchandise. So I see it. I see it, Travis.
Yeah, and they're all just silhouettes. They're not like
Yep.
detailed or anything.
Yep.
It's okay though. It's okay.
I just love that you gave it to your mom. I can't even imagine. I was thinking at first when you said that, it was a huge graphic of Sailor Moon, and I was just like, yes, go out there and promote it, Travis's mom.
I thought about going back and returning it, but the sales were final.
Yeah, and I was, oh man, I can't even imagine returning something in Japan. I would feel so wrong. I'd feel like that, foreigner gaijin that is just being like, oh, I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
I mean, how like particular they are about everything, and everybody really is supposed to know how it's done, and the only people who make mistakes in Japan are foreigners. So it's like, I don't want to be that one, but I have been that one. Beyond my choice. I have spilled things, I have bumped into things and made a big fat scene, and I felt so embarrassed. All accidents.
Yeah, and your group of friends can attest to this. I don't do well in the heat, so I'm sweaty mess all the time.
Oh no! Did you have the pit stains?
No, thankfully I wore a lot of black.
Okay. You're like, I know I'm gonna be sweaty. Yeah, because you guys went in the dead of summer, and a lot of people will tell you, Japan in the summer is sometimes unbearable. It's very humid, very hot.
And I quickly learned that the trains will have different air conditioning levels.
Some non-existent,
non-existent. So Luke actually told me go to the ones where they're specified for folks with disabilities or pregnant women, things like that.
So you had to go in with I mean, I'm glad that they have those carts for these, people, but at the same time you're like, here I am, none of the above, but I gotta be in this cart.
I mean, I had my fan, I had everything. I needed to stay cool.
Oh my god, I love it. I love how just unashamed, unapologetic you are. You're just like, well, I'm just a sweater. I just got to get in this certain train, okay?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, tell me a little bit about that. It was very hot. Would you say that is probably one of the worst times to go to Japan? Do you prefer never to go in the summer if you can prevent it?
Yes. So, in my perfect example story, so I had a day to myself, and I went to Yokohama to visit the Gundam factory.
Oh.
So that's about an hour-ish from Tokyo. And even though I went first thing in the morning, wasn't too sunny, there's no coverage. There's no trees, there's no, shade. So I'm standing in the sun for several hours and definitely got burned.
Oh.
And maybe it's a me problem, but all the walking, train switching, and all that, just get hot.
Oh yeah. That's another factor we always got to tell people. When you go to Japan, okay, even if it is hot, it's also because you're doing a lot of physical activity that you may not be used to doing. I don't even walk 10,000 steps a day, and when you're in Japan, you're walking literally 20 to 35,000 steps a day.
Yeah. Insane.
It is insane. Travis, we are running out of time. I wanted to ask you before I go. We still have a few minutes, so don't think we're rushing you. But was there anything else you wanted to talk about today that you had on your agenda to tell the wonderful folks at YouTube? We have 38 watchers currently.
So, speaking of Sailor Moon Store, so we went to get a couple items, and I do have extras. So I did want to do a giveaway.
Oh my gosh! Travis is bringing back the giveaways, y'all. I feel sorry for who's next on the stream.
Well, hopefully Rye has some pins or something.
You're just putting him on the spot now. Now Rye's like, gosh darn it, Travis.
No. But I couldn't decide which one I want to give away, so I'm going to let the chat decide.
Oh, okay. So chat, get ready. We're going to need your guys' votes. So Travis will tell you which words to vote with in just a moment.
Yeah. So this is not to win it yet. This is just to, what you want to win.
Right. Oh my God, Simply Rye is here too, so he knows.
So I mentioned we went to get the Cosmos Okidama.
Mm-hmm.
So that's up. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, move it towards your poster. There you go. So you guys, this is the Sailor Cosmos Otedama, which is just a little plush like a Tsum Tsum.
Yeah, my lighting sucks. I'm sorry, but
It's a white blob, literally. So
Yeah,
you guys
literally a white
imagine it's
blob.
Cosmos.
So if you are wanting Cosmos, type in Cosmos. And then the other thing was these sold out at Laughlin like immediately.
Ooh.
But then the store decided they had limits. So it's the Eternal Article keychain.
Oh, that's a nice piece.
So I was not into these until I saw it. It was like, crap, that is gorgeous. So of course I had to buy all the other ones. They have them from each season, and then the Zui show, of course. But yeah, if you're interested in that, type in Eternal.
Okay, so we're gonna count the votes. So either pick the Cosmos Otedama and just write Cosmos for that, or the Eternal Article Lawson's Keychain. And did you say write Eternal for that?
Yeah, Eternal.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have a vote, right? Cosmos or Eternal on which one we should do the drawing for tonight. And I think, Rye, what works best for us here now is we wait a week and draw the winner randomly through the comments in the chat, or the comments on this video. So everybody who watches this later, who can be present to watch it live, also has an opportunity to win.
And I have to think of a word for people.
Yes, think of a word. Think of a word real quick, but don't say it yet because we're gonna count these votes. Okay, here we go. Oh man,
it's looking like Eternal.
it is. I'm counting Eternal real quick. How about you count Cosmos? I count Eternal. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
I got 13 Eternal.
I have 8 Cosmos.
Oh, I think that's gonna win by a long shot then. But we're getting more people coming in though. But it's still Eternal. Okay, all right. I think we made the.
So we'll go with this.
We're gonna make the executive decision to go with that.
And I've opened mine. But the extra one I'll give away has not been opened yet.
That's so nice of you, Charles. Thank you so much. I know every time a guest comes on, they definitely are not, obligated to do a giveaway. This is usually all determined by the guest. So Travis just wanted to do this for you guys. We never, talk about planning this. It just happens. So thank you so much, Travis, for your generosity and giving back to the Sailor Moon community.
Of course, yeah, and thanks to you for letting us have a space to geek out about Sailor Moon, and appreciate everyone that joined your lives and engaged in the chat.
It's always so fun. We were a great group of people on the internet. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. All right. So, did you think of a word?
So, since it's the end of Sailor Moon, and we got a group of 3 amazing ladies introduced to us. I think let's do Starlights.
Beautiful.
Giveaway term.
I couldn't put it any better. So guys, do not comment on the chat. The chat is not the way to enter. After we're done with this live, you can comment below on this video. Did you say Starlights? I'm already forgetting. Yep. Comment Starlights and you will be automatically entered. We are going to randomly draw the winner sometime on Wednesday. Actually, let's put a stop on that. Let's go 8 a.m. Central Time next Wednesday. That is the deadline, and I will also pop in those details in the description below, probably tomorrow morning, so everybody will have those. And we will draw a random winner on Wednesday, and we will announce the winner on that live stream later that day. But we will also reply to the winner's comment down there in the description. You will have 3 days. I had to start doing this because some people will just ghost and never come back or never check their notification. You will have 3 days to reply back and get in touch with us so we can get your shipping address. And if we're just ghosted, we will draw another winner just to move it along.
And Brooke, since we're ending shortly, not to surprise you.
Oh gosh, you've already done that to me before. I'm not good. I am not good with surprises.
But I did find out, I think yesterday, that I'm actually going to Kansas City in November.
Oh my God, let's meet up. Let's do it. Oh, November.
Yeah, wondering if you're free and maybe meet up. So I'll send you the dates and whatnot.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. You know, Kansas City's only 2.5 hours for me, dude. 2.5
Yeah.
hours. So yes. I mean, as long as I don't think I have anything planned for November.
So my meeting's November 8th, which is a Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so might be able to meet up at some point.
Let's try to make
there.
it happen. I am going to Kansas City the last weekend of October, so I'll be I'll be back shortly, but I will make the trip to see you and hang out and go eat some good food and show you all the good anime spots if you're interested out there as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It'd be fun. Okay, yeah, get in touch with me on that. That's so exciting. I love it, and that goes for anybody, man. If you guys are ever in the area, you let me know. If I'm available, I will try to make it happen. Or even if you're in the Wichita area, which that's where I am.
Yeah, if there's other folks, that want to join, we can get a party.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my gosh, I might have some people who might want to come up too. So I'll definitely extend out the invite of some of my local friends if they want to come up, and we'll just make a little Sailor Moon day out of it or something.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, Travis, thank you so much for asking me to come back on here again. Like I said, it does take the pressure off of me. I really don't like to impose, but I'm so glad you did. I always would love to have you back at any time. So next time you're free again, if you have anything that important or just want to share in this Moony space, please let me know. I will try to make it happen. And I think we're done. Oh, everybody in the chat tonight, thank you guys so much for being kind to Travis as usual and just kind to each other. You guys are popping off the entire time. I'm so sorry if we missed some comments. Usually when I have a guest, I try to focus on what they're saying, because even though I'm a Gemini and I'm very good about multitasking, if I'm reading a comment, that also may mean I'm not picking up on what my guest says. But I always go back and I read the comments after every live, usually the next day or a couple days after. So thank you guys so much for your just understanding of that. And Travis, I adore you to death. I definitely talk to me the closer it gets to November when you have your solid dates and what day that you'll be available to hang, so I can plan to come out there.
Yep, will do for sure.
Have a good night, Travis.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you so much for having me. Thank everyone in the chat.
Bye, everybody.
Love being here.
Have a great rest of the week, and the weekend's coming. You guys are almost there.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.